Alright, in today's video, we are playing with the F-18E at 14.3. I usually don't play this jet too much. Not my favorite, but actually really enjoyed playing it this time around. We got some really good games in here, showcase. And yeah, as always, if you guys do enjoy the videos, the content, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I have started a membership if you want to support further as well. Make sure to check that out. But with that being said, guys, let's take a look at the stats and see how we did with this session here with the F-18. So we played 5 games in total here with the F-18E. We won 3 of those games, and we got 15 kills and 2 deaths, which is a KD of 7.5 and 3 kills per spawn. Again, putting us in a nice purple there for this session. But let's get back to the gameplay. So getting into the first game here, we have a nice 4-kill game. I think this game really showcases one of my biggest strengths, which is survivability. One of the most important things to be good at in top tier, guys, is going to be survivability, right? Being able to position yourself properly, the awareness, being able to read what's going on in your radar's RWR. And again, also having the technical ability to dodge everything. So we're going to see a lot of longer range notching, close range notching, as we're going to get in the joust here, and a couple of dogfights. Me being damaged, still getting in a dogfight. And again, we survive all of this. Now, we did get extremely lucky here this game, because there is currently a bug with the 120D, unfortunately, where it's going right through people. And it did happen to us. We ran out of chaff flares. We had a 120D go directly through us. We got blessed, but yeah, really, again, the F-18E is not the best jet. It's not terrible. The issue is just it's so slow. And again, especially when you get in up tiers where you're playing against everything that's faster than you, everything going on around you is just 2 times the speed of you, which is the issue. But we do fire here at 120D. Now, again, 120Ds are really good. I love how they added it into the F-18E. Now, I do get the severe damage on this SM2 here. He did not notch that. But, yeah, I do fire this one shot here. I believe this was the guy that I did already get. Maybe, no, that's somebody else. So he did fire at us, too. A lot of SM2s this game, guys. A lot of SM2s. But, yeah, really, again, this is going to be a little bit that longer range notching. We're going to watch our RWR. We're going to put it on the plus and that 90 degrees on the right. And this guy actually does MCM my missile for some reason. I don't know if that was on purpose or if he did it by accident, but he actually just turns around and runs away from me, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, really from here, we're going to cut inside, see what else we got going on. Now we are checking the short airbase there, see if anybody pops up. And really the thing with this jet, guys, it is going to be a missile bus. So spray and pray, and that's the tactic. Just like the F-15, right? We're going to fire those 120Ds. We're going to try to hold the soft lock as much as possible. Obviously, it's a little bit harder when people do counterfire, but in situations like this right here where they are distracted, that's where, again, the 120Ds holding the soft lock is really going to shine. So we do get one more kill there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the other guy. I think somebody else killed him before we got there. And then we're about to get in a little bit of a joust here in just a second. So we already have 2 kills. We can see that there is a SA-30 to the left of us. So again, just being aware where everybody is with the RWR. And this guy actually was firing a ER at me, which is crazy. I am firing at this guy here, at least to push him wide. Right, obviously not the best shot, but it's applying pressure. Give me that space to notch, drop down a little bit. These ERs are no joke, right? I do need to spend the extra time, make sure I do notch it. So wasting a little bit extra chaff. Now the good thing here is I do have visual on him. Yeah, we notch this, and we're going to get in that little bit of a joust. Now again, unfortunately, this did make me lose a lot of my countermeasures, which is going to make it a little bit harder here later in the game. But we did lose visual on him there, again, for just a second. But we are easily going to notch that R-70-71. They are very easy missiles to notch, unlike the Mika's close range. right? They just feel, in my opinion, extremely slow, like the 120s, right? Whereas the Mikas, those things come at you at 2,000 speed, man. It's crazy. But that guy gets absolutely slimed right there. We get him with the 120. And really, at this point, there's a couple guys left. And let me tell you, it was extremely annoying. One of these guys was literally sitting in the back of his airstrip for like 5 minutes doing nothing. I don't know what this guy was doing, but it wasn't kicking him out of the game. He had a teammate that was close by, but I don't know what was going on there. But I'm going to fast forward this here because I really just get back over to their base. I don't want to spend too much time here on this one game. All right, so fast forwarding here, we can see this is the guy I was talking about. So Chegg, we actually get in the dogfight with this guy. But he was sitting here for like 5 minutes, guys. This guy was a stalling Andy, just waiting. So we ended up all just kind of surrounding him here, all higher altitude. And yeah, I do try to fire shots, but look at me in this J-15, man. We're like vultures up here looking down on our prey. But yeah, I do try firing a 120D. Obviously, that's not going to connect. Unfortunately, I do kind of waste my missiles here. But yeah, again, guys, this guy was just kind of stalling. I don't know what this other guy was doing. It was just annoying. But if you guys don't know, too, a little bit of tech here. If you fly higher altitude, I think it's above like 10,000 meters. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But the airstrip can't actually fire at you. You're way too high up, so you can kind of just sit up here. Obviously, it is a little bit annoying, but it is a viable strat. I've definitely been killed by that a lot of times like this. But yeah, really at this point, I'm just waiting here. Now, I did lose visual here on the other guy. So, the SA-30. So I'm going to try to find him here. And this guy will come for me in just a second. So we're going to see. We're going to get another little bit of close range notching. Again, I did waste a lot of my countermeasures, which was the unfortunate part. And again, that is going to technically hurt us here in just a second. But yeah, we do fire another 120D top down there on this lad. Obviously doesn't hit. He was actually doing a great job at multipathing here. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to drop down and hold a soft lock on him. I'm going to get absolutely slimed by the airstrip. At this point, I have no idea where this guy is. I cannot find him with my HMS. So I'm kind of just clicking around. And this guy pops out of nowhere right under me. He spawns there, and he's about to fire. Yeah, we get the notch here, right? He does shoot some R-73s as well. And yeah, we try to counterfire her. 120D, obviously, Garbo. Look at this pull right there. Oh my god. And yeah, we shoot another one. This one gets pretty close, actually. And yeah, we dodge another 2 missiles. And we get in a little bit of a dogfight here with this lad here in the SA-30. So really with the F-18, right? High AOA jet, you really do want to abuse it, right? It is going to be very good at that turn here. Now, I do get shot by the F-18, so we get our nose on this guy, and then, boom, look at that, guys, right through my jet. That is the bug with the 120D right now. Now, I did get damaged, so it was a little bit harder to aim here, and I waste so much ammo, but we are, again, a little bit damaged. I only have 11 bullets left, 3 minutes of fuel. And my wing here is basically cooked. So my jet was kind of tilting to the side here. And again, I'm out of flares. I'm out of chaff. You can see the tilt there. And this guy starts firing some 9Ms at me, man. So I have to use the rocks here to try to dodge that, which we do. I do pull up on Mr. Chegg here. And yeah, we get into another dogfight, man. And this was where it was tough. I feel like the damage, I don't know if it was giving me extra drag, but I definitely felt like I did have extra drag. And I did try to put my nose on him there, but my wing was damaged. It did not let me. So we compensate, right? We basically do a 360 backflip and boom. Oh my god, guys, we missed. That was so close. If I had more ammo, that guy would have gotten slimed. And that would have been a crazy clip. But, yeah, that was unfortunate. That was a nice 360. But yeah, that was tough. Again, it was hard to control my jet there with the wing damage. I couldn't pull the way I wanted to. I was going to get my nose on him with the AOA. But again, my jet had other plans, so we do have to make do, right? And try to do the best we can. But again, using the terrain here to dodge the 9M, not an issue. This map is good for that sort of thing. A lot of little crevices and rocks to use. Now I have 20 seconds of fuel here, guys. I pinged where the enemy was for my rafale on the map. And this guy's about to come in, get the kill, and we are not going to die. So we can see the rafale there. And sometimes that's the importance of putting pings on the map, guys. Tells you where they are. Obviously, he did see where they were, too. But this rafale is going to easily catch up and easily kill Mr. Chegg there. And, yeah. Seems like he wasn't too happy in chat. But, very good game there. But let's move on to the next game. Moving on to the second game here. This one is going to be an ace, so 5 kills. That last game was quite a long one. But again, it was quite a good one too, showcasing really every aspect of survivability, right? Even us damaged, no flares, no chaff, we were still able to escape alive and almost slam that guy in the dogfight. But yeah, here in this game, we are getting spammed at pretty early on, which is pretty common for top tier. Right, we're always going to have a little bit of those spammers, but we do take care of that pretty easily here. And again, we are going to start putting our nose more towards the middle. We want to just see as many targets as possible, see what is going to be a good opportunity for us. Now, this game here was a good example of spray and pray, missile spamming, all of that. We're going to pick up a lot of kills pretty quickly here once we start migrating towards the middle of the map. I'll probably say this is really the best thing with the F-18, right? It's going to be like the F-15, where if you're able to use all these 120Ds, because you get a lot of missiles, it can be pretty deadly. But I do fire. Unfortunately, somebody else gets that guy, so we do waste 1 missile. And then, yeah, we start to see a good amount of guys here. So you'll see, look at how many are on my radar here. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, especially in a down tier. Guys, look how many targets are right in front of me. This is where these types of jets are going to shine. Spraying and praying. And again, I'm really trying to hold my soft lock on these. Unfortunately, somebody does start spamming at me. So I do need to cut inside here. Right. And this was actually one of the games we lost. So even though I got like 5 kills, my team did nothing, unfortunately. And we did lose. But yeah, again, we see a couple of guys here. We did get a hit, which was unfortunate. We pull out the 9Ms. We have this guy who's spamming at us. We get him. He gets cooked. We cook that guy. We cook that guy. Almost crash into our bot jet. And then, yeah, we did lose control. Look at my RWR, guys. This was like a impossible situation to get out of. Yep, not happening. Definitely with Amika. Again, that was more so bad positioning. That's the issue with the 9M. If you drop down, use it, you have a strong chance of getting cooked. But let's move on to the next game. The last game here for the video, we got a 3 kill, 1 assist. I'm not too sure if the one I got an assist on was because of the 120D glitch. I'm not too sure. I didn't bother to check in the replay or anything. But we are in another down tier. I feel like I got a good amount of down tiers on this jet, which was good. Right, I think that's good for this jet, right? And yeah, we have a couple guys, couple lads up in front, so we are going to fire at these 2 guys, right? These guys are not in terrible spots for us to fire. Only thing is we have a good amount of teammates that are already there. So you can see that guy died. But again, we have the missile, so we do actually get 1. That guy, like I said, already dead, and my other missile, I don't even think it's going anywhere. But again, we are going to spray and pray with this jet and see if we can get as many kills as possible. Now, I do like how this jet is defensively. I think it's really good defensively. The only issue is, or it feels nice defensively, is it does lose a lot of speed, right? So you do have to be careful, but it is very nimble, right? It is going to be able to crank into a notch very quickly and adjust or readjust very quickly, which is always good. But Yeah, we do get that guy down there, a poor premium player. And that is going to make that our second kill here. Now, we do have somebody hard-locking us. I do see him all the way up there. But I'm not going to bother with him just yet. He is still a little bit too far, so 30 kilometers away. So we're going to hold on that shot, and we are going to go for these guys down below. Now, obviously, the bots are always annoying. They always clog up the radar there. But again, this is just like the 5-kill game. We are higher altitude. A lot of the times when you do get in a down tier, these people are going to migrate lower altitude, and you want to take advantage of that because, yeah, they're not really going to contest you. The only problem is multipathing, right? It's going to be a little bit harder, more inconsistent for your shots to actually hit. Just like we saw with the JF-17, right? He multipathed 2 of my missiles. And yeah, we got a 3rd kill there. That premium player right there is already down. We did get an assist. Again, I don't know if that was the 120D glitch or not, or if somebody... I mean, it could be. I don't really know. But nothing else really happens here. I'm going to fast forward to the end because we do get an engagement at the end here. All right. So, yeah, we have this last guy here all the way back in spawn. So, again, we're just waiting to get a little bit closer. We don't have too many missiles left, so we're going to try to use these as close and wisely as possible. Obviously, the one thing we need to be aware of is the airstrip, right? Does have the SPAA there. But yeah, I'm going to fire this here 20 kilometers away. Now, it was unfortunate because this guy ends up actually just circling around his base for a little bit. So I can't really get close to him. I really have to be higher altitude, which is, I think, the way this other person gets the kill on him. But yeah, definitely a little bit annoying there. But let me know as well in the comments. I don't know, it seems like they nerfed the SPAA for the main airstrip. Because I feel like it's just not as good anymore. I feel like it's not really hitting as many missiles. I feel like it's just not... I don't feel secure there anymore, I'll put it that way. But, yeah, again, this guy here does fly just kind of close to his base here. We're going to fire another one here in just a second. But, yeah, we are not going to get the kill. So we can see in the bottom right, the airstrip does take out my missile, unfortunately, which is the issue. And, yeah, we are not going to get the kill here first. I didn't even know if this one was going to hit. But there is going to be, I believe it was a Mirage that comes in and absolutely slams this guy with a Mika. And, yeah, boom, right there. So, not a bad game, though. 3 kills, 1 assist. We'll definitely take it. And let me know what jets you guys want to see me play next. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.